If you're in waste logistics, you know the feeling. It's like you're trying to conduct a massive symphony, but every single musician has a different sheet of music. You're just trying to make sense of the noise, right? Well, today, we're going to look at a new system that promises to turn all that daily chaos into clean, simple execution. Let's dive in. I mean, let's be real, it doesn't matter if you're a broker scrambling to cover a load or a hauler out there running the trucks. This whole industry often feels like it's just held together with duct tape and, pure willpower. And that's something we all get. It's a shared headache. And just look at the sheer scale of this thing. We are talking about a $500 billion industry. That's huge. And what's running it? What's the central nervous system? The telephone. It's crazy when you think about it. Your entire day is just a constant fire hose of calls, trying to find a truck, nonstop texts, checking on a status, and then a mountain of paperwork just to get paid. It's a frustration we all know way, way too well. And this picture, this just nails what happens because of all that manual work. Getting paid isn't a straight line. It's this tangled, unpredictable web. You've got paper tickets, then someone has to manually enter the data, then you're trying to reconcile the bills. It's just a recipe for delays and arguments. And what's the end result? A 30, sometimes more day payment cycle that just squeezes everyone's cash flow. But here's the thing, and this is really important. None of this is your fault. Seriously. If you feel like you're constantly fighting your own systems just to get the job done, well, you are. And it's because you've been forced to use the wrong tools. See, the real problem is that most of the software we're all using wasn't even built for us. It's just stuff that's been repurposed from the long-haul trucking world. It's designed for one truck going from point A to point B. It just doesn't get the unique needs of waste logistics. Things like container swaps, multi-stop routes, all the complex site services we deal with. It's literally like trying to hammer a square peg into a round hole. Yeah, you can force it, but you're going to break things along the way. So what's the fix? It's not just another app to download, and it's definitely not a fancier spreadsheet. The real answer has to be something more fundamental. It has to be actual infrastructure. And that's really the key difference here. LoadCycle.ai isn't just another load board. It's an operating system, built from the ground up specifically for how dumpsters and site services actually move in the real world. And this right here, this is probably the most important thing you need to hear. This platform wasn't cooked up by some tech guys in an office who've never seen a roll-off. It was built by operators, by people who have run waste businesses, who've run the trucks, dispatched the jobs, and dealt with the exact same headaches you're dealing with right now. That's a foundation built on real-world experience, and you know you can trust that. All right, so what does this new approach actually look like day to day? Let's put the old way, the chaotic way, right up against the new streamlined workflow. And here it is, the before and after shot. On the left, that's the tangled 30-day nightmare we all live with. And on the right, that's the load cycle way. It's a clean, simple process that wraps up with you getting paid in 48 hours. This right here, this is the difference between chaos and clean execution. So let's walk through it. It's super simple. A broker posts a job, vetted haulers in the area can bid on it, the broker picks one, awards the job, and boom, a digital purchase order is created. The job gets dispatched and done. Then the driver closes it out digitally right there on site with their phone. And that one little action, that triggers a 48-hour settlement. What's the bottom line here? No more cold calling, no more chasing down tickets. Period. Okay, so for brokers, this is a total game changer. Instead of burning an hour on the phone just to cover one job, you post it once, and you get instant bids from qualified haulers that are right in your area. You stop chasing capacity, and you start choosing from it. Now, for you haulers out there, listen up. Think of this as a new way to bring in money, not something that replaces your main business. You get access to extra jobs that you would never even see otherwise. This helps you fill those empty spots in your schedule and keep your trucks making money. And this is key. You are always in control. The full job scope, the pricing, it's all up front. You decide what work you take. And there are absolutely no surprise rate renegotiations after the job is done. What you see is what you get. So it's simple, right? For brokers, the old way is just defined by friction and headaches. The load cycle way is all about transparency. You're swapping out all that manual effort for system efficiency, and you're getting hours of your day back. Let's zoom in on one of the key features that makes all this possible, the digital closeout. When the driver is on the job site, they just use their phone to snap a few pictures. photos for proof of service, a clear shot of the weight ticket. The app grabs the location and timestamps automatically. This simple little process creates a perfect, rock-solid audit trail for every single job. And this is a perfect example of how this is a win-win for everybody. For brokers, that digital audit trail means those frustrating billing disputes, they pretty much just go away. And for haulers, it means you can finally stop chasing down paperwork. And, most importantly, it's what makes you eligible for that 48-hour payment. Both sides win because everything is transparent. So what's the bottom line for the business, for the operations managers? It means you can handle way more work. Let's say you go from 50 jobs a month to 200 with the exact same team. Your ability to get jobs done scales up, but your administrative headcount doesn't have to. And that is pure margin going straight to your bottom line. Okay, so with all that in mind, the platform is set to launch in 2026, and right now there's an opportunity for you to get in on the ground floor. You know, joining the beta isn't just about trying out something new. It's a real strategic advantage. You're going to get early access to the whole platform. You get to directly influence what features get built next. Your voice matters. You'll secure priority visibility in your market when it launches. And you lock in early adopter pricing for good. The invitation is really simple. If you are ready to run your business with less friction and a whole lot more control, then it's time to check out the LoadCycle.ai beta. Look, there's no cost, there's no obligation to sign up for the beta. It's just your chance to see if this is the right infrastructure for your operation. You can learn more and go ahead and register for exclusive access over at LoadCycle.ai.